And we're live. Check it out. I got music. I got text. I'm a real streamer, everybody. Hold on a minute. Wait, I forgot. Oh, that's weird. It just puts my poll in. Poll, by the way, first vote is in. 100%. Caught us so back. Hold on, though. Before I forget, I started this stream full face cam. I don't know. It feels like people do that, but I thought maybe people want to see the new. I thought maybe you guys want to see like my console feed, so that you know like what game is coming up if the title wasn't obvious. So I went ahead. I got you. Don't worry. Right over here. I'm going to be playing some Black Ops 6 here in a minute. It's right here. I'm going to be fully turned around playing it on that tiny TV over there. I hope you guys are excited. What's going on, Amy and Lad? Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Wall? I think it looks more like Checkers. I put this up yesterday. Oh, my God. Damn it. I don't know if you can tell, but there's exactly one panel that is kind of falling down. Right there. I checked before I went live. None of them were falling. The second I go live, it's a conspiracy. They're coming out. Just got Dark Matter on the Kilo. Hell yeah, man. The Kilo is freaking awesome. I don't know if it's just like nostalgia or what. The few games I've played so far, I'm really liking it. What's going on, Helljumper? The sheeple are pleased, it seems. Yeah, so go ahead and vote in the poll. I just pushed it live, the poll. Is COD good? Is COD bad? The age-old question. Let me know. I value only y'all's opinions, and whatever y'all's opinions are, I will go with, because that is how we have opinions in the 21st century. It's looking like COD is so back so far. I'm liking that. So, Zombies map is good. Yeah, man. So, here. I don't know that I can actually open. Okay, so hold on. Let me just pop over to here quick. So zombies. Let me see if it'll actually let me into zombies again. Hold on. Because boy, it felt like I was in BO2 again. During Black Ops 2, I was more a zombies player than like multiplayer or anything else. I was up every morning at like 4:30 a.m. to play the new zombies maps as they dropped and like figure out how to open up the pack-a-punch and like, oh shit, you can get you can collect all this shit and build a plane on mob. Isn't this fucking rad? I was like, it was a very good time. That was like peak zombies for me, was like jumping into the map first time, discovering everything. This update went live at like noon or 1 o'clock. I'm lucky enough that I work from home, so I jumped right into it. It hit that same note again, man. Just running around. I opened up the subreddit, had a mega thread after I got to like level like wave like, I don't know, fucking 20 or something. I decided finally to go on Reddit, and like I started seeing like, oh shit, I like almost have the ray gun Mark II, and I figured out how to get all that, and now I still don't fully know anything about the map. I deliberately have stayed away from like the actual Easter egg, so I don't know if people have solved it yet or not, but man, I love this map. It's a good one so far. Got in the box quite quick. I didn't have any good luck with the box. I don't know if there's a different way of getting the Wonder Waff. I haven't seen that yet. But I hit the box I don't know how many times trying to get the Wonder Waff, and I got jack shit. Season 3 live or no? Yep, Season 3 is live with a caveat. So it's live in zombies and in multiplayer. For Warzone, any Warzone players out there, if you try loading up Warzone right now, I don't think you can play it at all. Yeah, straight up it's locked. Reason for that is Verdansk drops tomorrow. You can see right there, 17 hours or so. What is nice is I believe BO6 is completely free today, or for the next 18 hours or so here. So if you're a Warzone guy looking for something to play, just hop into BO6. You probably have it downloaded because that's how COD HQ works now, and you can get into all the new stuff. There's a new zombies map. I might play a little bit of that later. I was paused too long earlier, and it kicked me out. So I have a save file on wave, 25 or something like that. I might want to reset it, because 25 is, a lot to be looking for shit. But we might play a little bit of that later if y'all want. Over in multiplayer, though, let's start with the weapons, actually. We got the HDR. 2019 classic weapon. Let me see if I can figure out how to go into the firing range. Well, that is not the right... hold on. Yeah, there's the HDR. HDR in its glory. I'm gonna kill this music, by the way. I don't even know if you guys can hear it at that point. HDR in its glory. I haven't actually used it in game yet. I don't know how good it is. I mean, it sure is killing these damn mannequins. Is it a one hit to the chest? It is. Okay. That's gun 1. Gun 2. Now, this isn't really a gun, but there's a new fire mod, a conversion kit for the SWAT 5.56 that turns it into the Growl, also from 2019. These are all iconic Warzone weapons. If you couldn't already figure that part out. So this is the Growl. I haven't used it yet. It feels Growl-ish. I gotta see a side-by-side on these iron sights. To me, a lot of guns really all come down to their iron sights, being identifiable as that gun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This could be anything, though. Let me see also. What else was there? Oh, there's the AMAX. Been using this one in zombies. Haven't used it in multiplayer yet. It feels solid. I've never been a big AMAX guy, though, so I don't know. And then there's the... the Kilo. I have been using this in multiplayer. I love it. I don't have any attachments on it yet, though. I've got them unlocked. I just got to do an actual build. Let's see. I wish they had the Galil. I made the AMAX a skin for it. The AMAX is a modern-day Galil. Yeah, man, I'm kind of surprised that in the same way that we have those, the Prestige weapons. Who the hell even are they? Yeah, these Prestige weapons, I kind of thought the Galil would be one of them. Can we just make the HDR have the slowest ADS speed, in 2019? I don't know. To be honest, a lot of the bolt-action rifles in... bolt-action sniper rifles in this game are kind of to me, as a non-sniper, they're kind of all interchangeable. They would be the Fortnite black hole so badly. I don't know what the Fortnite black hole is. Is that a real thing? Is that an event? I kind of want the full auto explosive conversion kit for the Goblin and the Spectre SMG already. I think that would have been cool at launch. Cooler at launch than what we got. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for variety, right? Because otherwise, they gave us 1 sniper and 3 ARs. I mean, I guess I'm not really complaining. I think also the Cali sticks should be unlockable tomorrow. And I think that's about it in terms of weapons. The Battle Pass, there's plenty of bullshit in it. I mean, really, it's all the shit that I mentioned before. Operators-wise, they added Rose. That's the Black Cell skin. Sorry, Warzone has officially become pay-to-win because you need to buy Rose. I guess you always had to buy the blacked-out Rose skin. Also, Mace is back. Does Rose have lines? Surely, right? Is there a way to... She doesn't say anything when you pick her. Does anyone else say something? Whoops.
Time to put theory into practice.
Yeah, Gray says stuff.
Enough talking. Let's get to business.
Weaver and
What are you
Woods.
looking at?
Woods says stuff. What about Chicken Nugget Guy? He doesn't, and I have no idea if he has lines. I'll put him on. Or I'll put Rose on, just to see. I don't know, though. And then on the other side, you've got Hudson, which I actually don't have unlocked yet. I didn't realize I didn't get him in the Battle Pass. I guess that's the next step? Where is he? Where's my... Oh, wait, is he... Wow, that's dumb as shit. They gave him a VR headset, and that's like the main... I hate the Black Cell skins, man. They're never fucking... They're just... I don't know. But then the big stuff is, of course, Sharpshooter. Everyone give a round of applause for Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter's in the game. I like Sharpshooter. But really, the big thing are these brand new 3 maps. We got Barrage. It's probably the biggest of them. Still not very big. It's probably it's medium-ish, we'll call it. It takes place in Vietnam. You got Nomad. It is a strike map, although I'm not sure if it plays in like regular 6v6 or not, like non-face-off. Because it's actually pretty big. I think it's like larger than something like Subsonic, honestly. I haven't actually played it yet, outside of private matches, though. And then you have Firing Range, which is probably going to be the most like controversial, because they kind of changed the visual style a little bit. Oh, what is Sharpshooter? Sharpshooter, it's a party mode. The premise is I believe it's 45 seconds, the entire lobby gets a random gun. And it's the same gun for everybody, and get kills with it. After 45 seconds, a new one gets rolled, and so on and so forth. It's pretty fun. I think they added like kill streaks now to it. Not like kill streak rewards, but like, you get 2 kills and you get faster reload sort of thing. They also added, that's a good segue, Deadly. They also added this new party games mode, which I'm excited about, and I might be the only one. They added a party games tab. It's also actually in quick play, which I did not realize. But they added a party games tab. Jesus. Inside is Prop Hunt, Gun Game Infected, Gunfight. Sharpshooter will be joining that, I assume, once it's no longer in featured. And I like that because it just gives a lot more space here for actual featured game modes. Because like for a while, like Prop Hunt and Gunfight were just always there, and it would always take these like bottom 2 spots. So I'm glad that now, hopefully, we can get some cool new shit in there. We also got Season 3 Mosh Pit and Firing Range. And, yeah. Oh, also, no one's going to give a shit about this. I can guarantee. But, over in Quick Play, Overdrive is still here. Which I called would have disappeared on Season 3, so I will take the L on that one. For some reason, they got rid of Ransack, which was Season 1's new mode. But they kept Overdrive, which was Season 2's new mode. I don't know why. Overdrive is clearly worse. I don't know anyone who's just hopping in here to play Overdrive, but here we are. All right, I've yapped enough. I'm just gonna play some fucking Call of Duty, man. I'm just gonna get into it. I like how every Black Ops game except Cold War has Firing Range. Damn, they really fucked up there. Then not putting in Cold War or Pentathlon mode. Well, Pentathlon was part of the Squid Game event. So, like, I get that not coming back. Oh, perfect. A map I haven't played yet. Oh, sheesh. I never tweeted. Or not tweeted. I never put this thing into Discord. My bad. BO3 didn't? You know what? I didn't fact check. Jaren. Did BO3? I thought, oh, shoot. What gun should I use? Oh, let's do the AMAX. Oh, what? Oh, I think I have a bunch of useless perks on here, though, because it's face-off. Okay. Also, something feels weird about the mini-map on this map. Like, it feels like it's too zoomed in, where, like, my character's not... Like the triangles aren't big enough. Oh, did they flip spawns?
This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage.
Okay. So, I was gonna say this felt very slow for a face-off. From what I can tell, there's this big tower in the middle that I think is gonna play like a... Whoopsie. Whoop! I think is gonna play like a Rust type situation, except it has that zip line to it. It really wasn't that hard for me to get up into, and there is no cover. But no, I wish that Pentathlon would come back. I wish Pentathlon was in the party games playlist. Like, I think it fits as a party game. Good lord.
We got the lead. Now
Drill charges on? Back in Black DLC for BO3. Oh, was that in BO3, the Back in Black stuff? Was that the DLC that was on both BO3 and 4? Like, it came out at launch for 4, but way late for 3. It dropped at the same time. What is this? Okay, no. There's no... This is like the only interior on the map, then. That's weird as hell, right? Unless you can get into these and I just don't see doors. No, fuck. Did they make any changes? Now that I'm thinking about it, back on those Back in Black maps, they didn't make any changes for advanced movement, did they? Like, I don't remember them doing it, but I don't think I like went frame by frame or anything. Or you know, spot by spot. They should have kept the special mode from Vanguard. Can't remember what it was called. They showed it off in the open beta. Win rounds, you get money by gear. Yeah, Champion Hill. I love Champion Hill. I think it just suffered... Talking about beating a dead horse, am I right? I think it just, like, suffered from being... in the alpha, like that was the only thing that you could play back during the Vanguard alpha, and everyone kind of just got tired of it, like, immediately. To the point where, like, when it was in the main game, no one really, like, it wasn't, like, supported with DLC. There was no real, like, incentive to play it. Call of Duty timing, am I right? God damn it. Hold on. This definitely feels like the power position, despite there being a fucking tower. Let me try the tower again. Hold on. Zipping up. Oh, yeah, no, there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide. This is fucked. Okay. What do you think of the map so far? I don't know. I don't love it or hate it. I'm still kind of trying to figure it out a little bit, because it does feel like spawns flipped very quickly. The thing is, though, this is a strike map. So, I almost hold it to, like, a different standard. It does feel weird, though, because we're playing 6v6 right now. But there's no streaks. Like, really, that's the only difference. And I don't know, like, does anyone know, does this show up in quick play, this map? Because it 1000% is like the size of Payback or Subsonic. Fuck is going on? Yeah, like spawns just flip so fucking easily. You're allowed to join? Yeah, go for it. I'm not sure if my tag is in the description still or not. But if anyone doesn't have me added and wants to... Oh, whoa! There's a whole... What? Whoa! Best map ever! I didn't know we had a little tunnel section here. Okay. Okay, and then it's a nice little flank. Alright. Oh, no! I was betrayed by the tunnel. A couple of face-off appear in core, but rarely appears. Yeah, but, like, I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter. It just feels like a strange distinction for a map like this. Where, like, the only difference is there's no kill streaks. Oh, I thought that was a way to around. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm not hearing Rose have any lines either. I forgot I was playing as her this whole time. I think at least, right? Am I, Oh, I'm Black Ops. I don't think... I think Rose is the other team. Who the fuck am I playing as, then, with these fucking hands? Whose hands are these?
God damn, I love the taste of victory. Hotel Sierra.
But to have some fun exploring outside these maps in private play? Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't, like, flown around yet. Why does BO6 MP feel like you're fighting on an ice rink compared to... Because you're constantly sliding. I was thinking of Grind that wasn't in BO3. Just remember. Ah, okay. Has Grind then been in every other... Was Grind in Cold War? I can't even fucking remember at this point, man. They removed ladders and replaced the ladder to the tower on firing range with some scaffolding. Did they? What? No. There's still the ladder up to tower. What other ladders did they remove? Ground was in 4. Take that from Hardcore BO4 lover. Oh no. Dude, it's crazy. I feel like every year there's like a new Call of Duty that everyone at the time didn't like that now everybody loves. Oh, BO3 firing range. I'm sorry. I asked a question, and then 20 minutes later, when I actually got the answer, I thought it was something else. my bad. I guess that makes sense. I thought you were talking about the current one. But yeah, it feels like every single year there's like a new, like, quote unquote bad COD that everyone starts loving again. This year is the year of BO4, man. The amount of people, especially in the zombies community, I've seen, or at least the ones that my algorithm has fed me, are like, yeah, man, Dead of Night was the fucking the greatest. I just named a random. I don't even know that I played that map. Was Dead of Night was BO4? Fuck, I don't even know. BO4 was hated because of its monetization. Yes, but also a lot of other stuff too. BO4 was trying to be a hero shooter. I think a lot of people got tired of the specialists, especially early in the game's life cycle where you couldn't choose more than one of each specialist. A lot of the specialist abilities were also pretty cheesy. Ajax's fucking shield thing. I think I think that was also the only way to get a stun grenade was to be playing as Ajax. But the big thing for me was the manual healing. That's just not a gameplay loop that I like. You know, after every gunfight, I need to duck behind cover, reload, and pop a needle in my arm. Like, I'm not about that life, you know? My mommy always said, don't do drugs. And here the game is trying to get me to do drugs. I just want to shoot things. That's the better option. I don't know. I think BO4 is like... It has too many game-breaking... Not game-breaking in the sense that, like, you can't play it. But, like, franchise-bending elements to it. Slapped onto what is otherwise effectively the same gameplay loop. Right? Like it's not like they added a new mode, like BR or whatever, and changed a bunch of shit about it. Although they did add BR. but like the core of multiplayer was still the same, but just with all of this other stuff intertwined that just made it not that anymore. I don't know. It's my thoughts on BO4 at least. Oh! My dude can jump. BO4 is a good game, terrible COD game. I could maybe see that. I've said that a lot for Infinite Warfare. Thought Infinite Warfare is a solid single player. I didn't play too much of the multiplayer, but like it did feel okay. I was just so tired of future movement, and MWR was right there, so I never really dove into it. I never really gave it much of a chance. Actually, I've had an idea for a video for probably the last year. That every time that I see any footage of Infinite Warfare, I want to do it, but there's no way it would do well. I want to make a video where it's called, like, I went back and actually played Infinite Warfare for a week. And I just, like, I tell myself I cannot play any other game except for Infinite Warfare this whole week. And, like, just, because over there, I think I'm level, like, 3. Like, I played one public match ever in my life. And just kind of see what happens. Like in the year 2025, is this fucking game... One, is it even populated? Can I even find matches? But two, like, just looking at it with complete fresh eyes. How is it? I mean, I wanted to make that video for a long-ass time, but, like... No one's clicking on an IW video, right? You're getting a minigun from a supply drop? What the hell? See, that's the other thing. I have no idea, like, the systems in that game. I was told that they have customizable kill streaks, similar to AW. But, like, I was like, there's strike teams that I think I talked about at some point in the video that seem really fun and cool, but I don't fully grasp what they are. I don't know. Back to BO6, though. I'm liking this map for sure. Did I just get fucking turned on right there? I'm chasing fucking red dots. When we get the zombies map tours with Aswalt Senior as the zombie weaver skin. Man, if they had a theater mode, I could do it. I don't know. I think if I were to do like a zombies like tour, quote unquote, I would probably just do it on a green screen, kind of like the videos I've been doing lately. But I don't know. We would have to. I'd have to come up with like a good idea for it. I don't want to just like do it to do it. People still bum sweat Infinite Warfare in 2025, by the way. Oh, good. Yeah, that's the thing about older CODs. It feels like once you go back like 3 or 4 years, you know, you play a COD from 3 or 4 years ago, the only people playing it are people who are just the sweatiest people alive. Like, you can go to last year's COD, and usually you find casuals who just, like, haven't upgraded, you know, and like, it's fine. It's actually, like, better, usually. Like, SBMM isn't as bad. But you go back, you know, 5, 6 years, even to games without SBMM, and it's, like, just the people playing are insane. Ow! What the heck? I wasn't even looking. What happened? Whoopsie. God damn. Is this map set in the area at the end of SOG from BO1, the section where you're in the car, the China Lake, and guided launcher? Maybe. So it definitely takes place, like, you know, during Vietnam, obviously. Summit Watch. I assume that's the name of the camp? It's possible because they say the season's operator is Hudson, and the story heavily like involves Hudson, and it seems like all of these maps are supposed to kind of like be like his story. So at the mid-season, there's one at the Numbers Station. There's another one I think in Russia at the mid-season. The other one I think is supposed to take place in BO2, when they go to Afghanistan. I didn't think Hudson was there, but maybe. So yeah, it's possible that this is like that mission, the you look like hammered shit mission, right? It's possible. Looks based on the Firebase Z section in Cold War. You never really got to. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of I think it was the Cold War. Yeah, the Cold War campaign had a Vietnam mission. Or 2, or like 3. And it very much feels like they just took a bunch of those assets, which, like, is fine. How did we lose? I felt like we were doing all right. Like, I did all right. I'm assuming next season will be Verdansk 92. Ooh, that's interesting. I do think that, like, the plan for Verdansk is probably to, like, update it every season. I could see that happening. I don't know about a whole 92 thing. Like, I think they're going to ditch the year and just make Warzone exist in this nebulous time space. He's ready for BO7 to be $90, by the way. God, good God. I mean, not for nothing. I probably spent $120 on this game. How much was the Vault Edition? I'm not saying that everyone should be, like, spending the max amount of money. But for me, it's a tax write-off. So I get the top one. Most of the specialist abilities became field upgrades and kill streaks in Cold War. Makes me wonder if Cold War was going to be hero shooter. I don't know. Cold War is such a strange game because it was really slapped together. I know now the newest MW3 is kind of the, like, slapped together COD, but before that, Cold War was a COVID COD that was apparently, it started as a Vietnam game by, I think, Raven? And then at some point, Treyarch and Sledgehammer had to come in to, like, write everything, and it just became Black Ops. Like, it's possible that whatever that game was started as something completely different. I mean, because it did. I hate BO4 because I had no campaign, but redeemed itself when I found out I could play as Reznov in Blackout. That's all it takes. All right, let's do the kilo. And then maybe after this game, I'll try to build it. I'll put some attachments on. I'm still kind of figuring out this map a little bit. It's got like 12 fucking lanes going in this direction, it feels like. Ah! You got outer lane, then you got kind of this. Okay. But then you got that. Interesting. There's a way to change the announcer. Yeah, man. I think it'd be great. Have announcer, I don't know about announcer packs, like ghosts. But it would be cool to choose what faction. You know what I mean? Now, there was a character from the original COD who got reworked. From the original, there was a guy named Adler. Really? It was Raven and Sledgehammer, and the Sledgehammer left to make Vanguard. That's what it was. But yeah, as far as $90 for... Yeah, man, so... I'm not a Nintendo guy. I believe at least what you're referencing there was, Lad, is the news today of the Switch 2, the full reveal, the price point, and all that. It turns out that the newest Mario Kart is going to be $80. Good Lord! That was both a response to the $80 and me just sucking shit at this game. Fuck you. Okay. I need to play this on not Team Deathmatch, man. I need to play this with some kind of fucking flow to it. I don't know where anyone is. It's like we're not in either spawn. Here. Let me come up here. This was like the power position. Got me a Raphael. Ah, shit. Shooting a dead horse. I like it. Is it a horse, actually? It might be a camel. We're in the desert. Good lord. I run back into our spawn, and there's another guy spawning. It might be a horse. Oh, wait. This might be a reference, actually, then, to the horses they rode. Maybe? Maybe? It's an Easter egg? Little BO2 Easter egg? I'm going up here. Fuck you. It's a shame they don't have that barricade in this game. This might be the one spot it's useful. I kind of wish that there was a tower on the Vietnam map, because then the theme of this season would be towers. You got this tower, you got the firing range one. That, at least in like the 2 games that I played earlier, for some reason was such a hot spot, despite never really being that hot back in the day. Cold War had the barricade planned but got cut. Have we haven't had any field upgrades come out in, like, roadmaps yet, right? Last year we had a couple. I wonder if they would ever add a barricade. Oop! I thought you were why would you come that way? I'm going to the tower. Fuck you. I'm not going to the tower. I mean, old wounds can be found outside the map somewhere. There's a lot of green. Damn. Well, I'll go find out. Now, if I had to guess, this is built on like the same skybox and everything as the campaign mission in BO6, the open world one. But it's just, you know, time of day change. That'd be my guess. Although, actually, I mean, it is. I can't remember. What was that? Afghanistan? No, Adler was supposed to be in the COD called 1984. There's a COD named 1984? I don't think I'm following. Damn. It was Iraq. Okay. Similar biome. Oh, wait. There's like a little alcove. Okay. BO6 mission was Iraq. This one, old one's it was Afghanistan. Okay. Good lord. Good lord. Oh, fucking launch. Oh, wait. Do I have the, I do! It's completely goddamn useless here, but I finally have the fly swatter perk. Or wild card. Good lord. I'm taking Rose off, by the way. I'm not. I gotta remember to take her off. I don't like Rose. I don't want to be Rose. Yeah, $80 digital, $10, $90 physical. Which is fucking bananas. Here's the thing, though. And I'm not a Nintendo guy, so I don't know any of this to be fact. Please correct me. Are there microtransactions in the new Mario Kart that we know of, or in the current in Mario Kart 8? Because here's the thing. I on a lark today. I pulled up my old inflation calculator, the thing that makes me feel like an economist, even though I'm a fucking moron. And video games back in like in 2005 was the year that I picked. 20 years ago, they were about $50, right? For the PS2, a standard game MSRP was $50. You plug down to an inflation calculator to today, it comes out to $80. Like, just like following inflation, games should be $80 right now, but they aren't. They're 70, which is still, you know, it's pretty fucking close. But, like, video games have actually fallen behind inflation, right? When like, you actually, like, look at it. My thought is that, like, games like Call of Duty or fucking Madden or Assassin's Creed, whatever the fuck, like, modern AAA games can afford to be $10 below inflation because microtransactions. Because the majority of their money they're making on the back end. Whereas something like Nintendo, like Mario Kart, that is all the money that they're making is just off of that initial purchase, right? And I guess to an extent the online stuff, right? But that's not like game specific. So that's my thought behind like the price change. You know, obviously in an ideal world, video games are fucking $5. You know, like ideally prices never change. But like I'm not outraged, I think, by number going up. It does suck, and I wish I wish and hope that they can be more affordable for most people. But like, I don't know. Looking at it, I don't know. I'm not crazy. You can check out the Death Machine score streak. So I don't think the Death Machine is in the game yet, actually. There's a handful of stuff on the roadmap that wasn't listed as in season. That actually doesn't come out until the Black Ops like look back event or whatever the hell it's called. Got a turtle coming after me. I didn't deserve that. Why? Okay. What SBMM lobby am I in? That guy should have killed me before I even turned around. So yeah, there's a handful of stuff that isn't coming until that event, which I believe starts on the 17th. That includes the perk Close Shave, the new perk that makes your rifle butt an actual knife stab again, as well as the nail gun comes with that event. The John Black Ops operator comes with that event. Handful of other stuff, and also the Death Machine, I believe. So yeah, unfortunately, it might be in what's it called? In private matches. I can look at it, see if it is. Should be usable in bot matches. Okay, yeah. I'll try it out maybe. No microtransactions in Mario Kart that I know of besides the mobile Mario Kart, but that's totally separate. Oh, I don't even know what mobile Mario Kart even is. I keep wanting to say Mario Party. I've been on a Mario Party kick lately. Hey, what's going on, Butley? So far it feels good. I've got to play like Domination on it. I played one game of Hardpoint earlier, and it played very hectic. One thing that I really don't like that they changed, and it's the most nitpicky thing in the world. These targets, you guys remember when you shot these targets back in the day, and they would like flip around? Now they just fucking get destroyed. So like, for like, yeah, you see that one is destroyed already. Someone shot it. So like the somewhat cool like timing thing you'd have to do back in the day isn't a thing anymore. I don't know if I like or dislike that, but it is definitely a change that I didn't think about.
Authorizing napalm strike.
It also definitely visually looks it looks like more contrasty. In a way that I think it's mostly just the engine. Like, right? Like when you come up here, I'm just gonna like, look how dark it is up here now. I can't remember. For some reason, I felt like the window was open here previously. But I might be completely crazy. And it might just be like a weird brightness thing. Now, let me, whoops. Okay. Mario Kart Tour is the mobile Mario Kart. Oh, okay. Somebody gotta get me off this game. Uh-oh. Kilo 141 is so annoying that instead of changing class, I just shut my PS5 off.
Get a UAV on grid.
Is everyone using the Kilo? I usually don't even notice what people are fucking using in this game. Oof, that fucking... not strafe speed. Sway speed? Look speed, I guess. ADS speed. Felt slower than I wanted it to. See the Damascus gun in the battle pass? Crazy. No. Was there a blueprint that like matches Damascus? They do that shit every year. Ground conversion seemed utterly busted judging by the weapon stats. Oh, you know what? Let me use that quick too. I haven't actually touched that yet. This is no other attachments on the gun. It's just the conversion kit. Let's see what it's all about. I like it. Let's try a real gunfight. Up! Alright, let's try a real gunfight. Alright, where's the real gunfight? Real gunfight coming up. Oh, there was a... I liked it, though. That kill was nice. I'm gonna be honest, most of, like, all three of the ARs are kind of feeling the same to me. I'm not the guy to go to for, like weapon stats and, like how weapons are feeling. Because, man, if they get a kill, if I have a good connection, it's good. You know what I mean? Should be a 50-round mag already unlocked for it. Are we talking about this right now? Extended round, but oh, full auto extend mag. There we go. Oh, good. Lovely. BP is really funny because 2/3 of it is Black Ops history, and then the other third is Modern Warfare 2019 Mace for some reason. Yeah, I was noticing. It feels like there's a lot of like Black Ops history shit in there. To the point where it doesn't feel right. It feels like that all should have been there from the jump. A lot of the Black Ops history stuff, because like that's what a lot of the cosmetics around the prestiges were. It kind of feels like they just took the rejects out of that and threw it in the battle pass. Although I guess they are doing that like Black Ops history event thing in a few weeks, right? So maybe it ties into that. I don't know. Here, all right, let's I'll leave with party. I'm gonna jump into a private match though. If y'all want to stick around, y'all don't gotta. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let me see that Damascus. Do you know where in the battle pass the Damascus gun is? And who at IW loves Mace? He's fine, I guess, but he's the entire trilogy NBS. Yeah, he's not in the campaign though, which is weird. Oh, by the way, Demolition's in the game. It's only in private matches, but eventually it'll come to regular TDM or regular lobbies. All right, what was I doing here? I wanted to put on Death Machine. Sure. We're gonna do just a that'll be too many bots. Let's do a bunch of bots. Oh, and Jaren. Jaren, I'm gonna move you to my team because I want to get this Death Machine. I'll put a couple more bots on. Some for you too. Give me the Kilo for my primary there. Let's go. Oh, page 5. I'm not gonna be able to see it in time. I'll check the battle pass after this, though. I'm coping the Python would come mid-season. Is that a typo or you're coping? It was data mined the same time along with the Warzone weapons. I think they would have announced it. I think COD needs every win that they can get right now. And so I don't think that they're in the business of not announcing everything that's going to be in the season immediately. Two kills. I think it's 8. That was a dead. Come on. Three kills. 4 kills.
Launch your UAV.
Scout post active.
Hold on. Hold on. There it is. Death machine. Okay. Very classic. Very standard. Got 250 rounds in it. Spinning up. I keep thinking there's a way around there, but I guess not. Oh, yeah. This feels nice. A little jittery. Oh, it takes so long to spin up. Okay, that's good to know. Let's try to get one more here. Oh, I wanted to see. Hold on. Is that perk in here yet? Yeah, close shave is. Wait, so does that mean... No, there's no nail gun yet. Interesting. Everything else is. Right, unless the nail gun's a primary. But I don't think, like, what would it be under?
Launch counter UAV.
No. Weird. Oh, but I've unshot. Hold on. Put a random ass knife on. Dun 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 dun. Nail gun is mid-season. Well, but so is this perk and the death machine though. They're all slated to be the same that event. I wanted to knife somebody. I want to knife somebody.
Get a UAV in the air.
Nail gun mid-season event reward maybe. Yeah, it should all be in that event from what I remember looking at the Dang. All right. Let me Is it worth just like cleaning up these bots quick? I kind of don't want to just like leave. What are the bots going to think? Second. I keep ending up... Is there really... Oh, no, there is a way around. Okay. Man, I get so confused on this map. With, like, what's a way to go and what isn't. Oh, Lord. That would be when I want the death machine. Come on. Oh, fuck. I need one more. Where are they spawning? They gotta be over here, right? Right? Somebody just fucking show up. Good Lord. Alright, here it is. I'm gonna slowly saunter my way on over. Yeah, okay, so you just have to stay ADS with this thing at all times. Otherwise... Oh, wait. Maybe it doesn't take as long to spin up as I thought. Oh! Out of ammo.
All mission objectives set. Wait to make me proud.
Locking in against recruit bots. Look, sometimes it's what you gotta do. No joke, some of the most fun that I've had in the last, like, I don't know, 5-6 years of COD has been playing against, like, bots on older games. Going back to, like, MWR and just, like, turn on some music, chilling, shooting the shit out of, like, recruit bots. It's, like, cathartic. I don't know. It's great. And most of the time you even win, too. So it's, like, it's a real good, like, ego boost. Remember how the Death Machine in Vanguard had explosive rounds so you could kill yourself with it? I already know you don't. You are 1000% correct. Alright, let's see. Page 5 of the Battle Pass. Oops. Oh, yeah. Wait, I think there's a couple guns with this. Oh, this ain't it. Oh my god, there's anime in the fucking BP? Okay, man. I will say, I, for the most part, like the aesthetic of the guns. They kind of have, like, this sort of, like, grunge, like, BO1 or, like, old timeline BO2 vibes. Well, this one's just fucking diamond. That was alright. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I did finally get nunchucks out of here, though. 20 Platinum, I guess. Oh, we got fur! We got furry guns in Call of Duty. Armored Memories. Is this for Armored Royale? Is that the tag for it? Are we getting Armored Royale back at some point? Is this Mace? Holy shit. Yeah. Honestly, this is not a page 13 blueprint. This is like page 1. Like, what's it doing all the way back here? We got our Nickelodeon site going on here. Oh, another. Why do they keep giving people these fucking these eyes? Does anyone think that they look good? Am I out of touch with the kids? Is everybody wearing these goggles? It's like the fifth fucking guy to be wearing these fucking glasses. I do like this. I like well, the color's a little bit off. I do like how he's kind of animated, though. They done made the SDG-44 furry. Dang. Oh, I like this. This isn't it's PPSH. Yeah, man, like, this is a cool aesthetic. Do more shit like this. And less goofy, right? Like, there's really, outside of Black Cell, which is always going to be fucking goofy. Like, what the fuck is this? That's cool. And then it's like, what? Why is he got spores coming out of him? Honestly, even like the Black Cell aesthetic is also like, it's not awful, but like none of this is like crazy unrealistic, right? It's not. I mean, there's that one literal anime skin. What's this? Oh, shields up. The fact that they're putting gobblegums in the battle pass is fucking criminal. At least it's like with a double XP token. But also double XP tokens, I don't know if anyone else also has this. Every day when I log in, I just have a double XP token waiting for me in the store. It's weird. What's going on, Joaquin? Hoping these new maps are fun. They're pretty good so far. The smaller map I'm not like particularly fond of, but it is a small map, so I'm never really gonna like it. This one's looking good. I like how this is just straight up the BO4 emblem. Like it's like I have this PNG on my computer right now. I have this in an edit that's open on my desktop. That's all right. Oh, this is like, how do they pick what to put in? This is just the loading screen from BO4. Oh yeah, okay. They're definitely teasing the stadium opening. Or wait, no. Is the stadium open in New Verdansk now? I felt like I kept getting like differing info on that. I think it's open, but it's not like blown open. But it's accessible. I think that's what I heard. You could have had the best skin in the battle pass, but no, they just slap on the silly goggles. Wait, where even was it? Oh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Have you used the HDR? I'm pretty sure it sucks. Oh, I actually haven't in game yet. No. Maybe that'll be next. All right, what am I getting next here? Oh yeah, this is some crazy shit. Can I help you? Why does it look like Willy Wonka fucking cooked this thing up? All right. Oh no, what am I doing? I want to spend my token. Spend my points. I mean, you gotta get just that, right? What else on here is worth it? Like anything. I guess there's that. We got a skin. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just get... there it is. Cool. Alright, yeah, let's use the HDR then. Ooh, and then maybe I'll play some sharpshooter? Maybe. That's okay with everyone. By the way, I have not checked in on this poll in a bit. 52% say COD is so back. We're neck and neck here. Start out 100%. We are... Ooh. Oof, oof, oof. Wish we had more skins that make guns look like classic guns like the SCG. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was my favorite part of going through the prestiges, was using whatever gun I unlocked in the last prestige in the next one. Where's there a spray on page 3 called Woods when it's clearly D-Day? Woods maybe like the camo, maybe? Like he'd be standing in the woods? I don't know, man. That's all I got. I'm gonna sabotage myself this match by using the Tarkov. Uh-oh. You'll see if you finally break your streak of getting every final kill cam. This is not the map to be trying this fucking HDR out. I mean, it's just... They already flipped. God damn it. I don't know how it's possible that this map is flipping spawns faster than any other map. It's flipping faster than, like, Bullet. Where, like, everyone plays that map by just running to the other spawn. Honestly, I think I need to just stay somewhere in the middle and just, like, check back and forth, maybe. Right? Because I think now they're spawning there. Maybe forward intel, maybe. Come on. That was my shot. That was my one opportunity. The fucking AFK goth girl over there. Damn it! I can't even look in the right direction on this fucking thing. I can feel that they're about to flip. What's my secondary? What is this? A fucking AK? Hold on. Damn it. Oh! I mean, sure does feel like a bolt-action sniper. Nothing too crazy. Like, I think if you told me that this gun was already in the game, and I've been using it for the last however long, I'd believe you. It's getting more hit markers with the HDR than my frost line. I don't know, there's not really too... That's the thing with snipers in this game, though. There's not a lot of maps with, like, that long of sight lines, so I feel like they almost have to, like, nerf their damage a little bit. Because otherwise it'd be, like, unlimited on every fucking map. Man, alright, this ain't the map for it. I'll try it again later. Let's go back to the Kilo. Which, by the way, I still didn't actually build. I got a naked Kilo in my hands. Nobody look. I'm gonna have to censor this. I don't like this map. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna stick it out. Although, we're gonna hit time limit? We got 2.5 minutes left, and we got 29 fucking tags. This doesn't feel right for face-off. Oh, Lord. If any sniper should have a lot of power, it should be the HDR since it's the slowest. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Totally necessary jump. All right, here we go. Killed the same guy twice. Let's see. Third time? Hat trick? Nope. What's going on, Godorokos? Welcome, welcome. Come on now. Oh no, Katasobak is winning by 1% now. Now, this stream is a winner-take-all state, though, so... Even 1%, that means the entire stream here, we all need to love COD. If we voted that Call of Duty is so back, then that means that's all of our collective opinion. And we must adopt it. So HDR versus Cat AMR. I feel like I mean... I got 2 kills with the HDR so far. I gotta try it out more. I mean, at this point, the Cat. Right? Assuming that's the gun from last year, right? The fucking crazy... Oh, Godorokos with 40 months. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. If I'm doing my math right, that is 7 years, right? So I appreciate it. It's been another month. Yeah, it feels like every stream, someone's got another huge anniversary. Which helps because I only stream like twice a fucking month at this point. Oh, I should say though, I'm streaming more than twice a month. This month, I'm streaming twice this week. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. Start at 5 o'clock. A little bit earlier than usual. We're gonna play some Warzone because the new map drops, and I'm actually really excited for Verdansk. Like I wanna experience Warzone for the first time in a while. We'll see if it's good or not. Come on now. There we go. Oh well. I love the new zombies map. High rounding is still so trash though. Is there a fall off on the map in terms of like what makes high rounding bad on Shattered Veil? Because I've played it once. I got to round like 25, and then I accidentally made the rookie mistake of pausing for more than 15 minutes, and it kicked me out. I was trying to read up on the fucking ray gun, and they're like, "Nah, sit this one out." And so I didn't go back to it. So I don't know if at some point do the disciples like do some crazy shit. Because they take a lot of fucking damage. I did not realize that. Oh, here we go. Firing range. Thank Lord. You over doubled the years? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. You're saying it's 14 years, right? That you've been channel member. So, congrats. Decade and a half. He's a kilo here, I guess, again. Wait, hold on, no. What? Oopsie. Should I try sniping again? Oh, no, we're perfect. We're deadlocked, by the way. 50-50. Oh, this is a... Okay. Got the Actman zombie skin. Damn it. BO6 in general, your guns just don't do enough damage once you hit, like, 40 or so. Yeah, with does double tap make it any better?
We've given up the lead.
Let's see here. Good Lord. Just do that. And then... but no, I agree. I've been waiting for them to do like a classic mode or something. In zombies. That way at least... Because I assume at this point... The high round strat... I haven't looked into it, but I assume the high round strat is similar to old school in that it's all trap based, right? But the problem is there's no way of like farming for points. Because you only get points per kill now, right? So is that the strat? Is it just... It's just you have to really grind to get money for those traps now. Double tap only makes you shoot faster. Makes you shoot faster, but I thought it didn't actually take twice from your reserve. Or like it didn't actually count. Like 2 bullets came out, but only 1 counted toward your ammo. I thought that was the whole point of double tap 2.0. Might be mistaken.
Enemy UAV inbound.
That's how it used to be?
Enemy UAV inbound.
Yeah, did they undo that? Felt like I would have heard about that, because like that was like the biggest like hell yeah thing, you know. Thoughts on the update so far? I think it's pretty good. Nothing really blown me away. I appreciate a ton of new ARs. I appreciate Sharpshooter, although I haven't played it here yet. I like the Party Games tab. On the zombies side, I'm loving the new map. Again, I haven't played it here on stream yet, but the one game I did play of it, it felt... I got giddy playing it, you know what I mean? I felt like a kid again, discovering a bunch of shit. I'm trying my best to like not watch any streams of people Easter egg hunting yet, and just try to like figure shit out on my own or with just like little hints here or there. So we'll see how long that lasts. But the map itself, right? In my opinion, Zombies is always at its best when it's like. I know this is kind of like a meme, but it's like in a facility. When it's like more sci-fi and like yeah, I guess sci-fi focused, tech focused in some way. So for me, like the last 2 maps, they weren't bad, but like Citadel just didn't grab me because it leaned like too much into the into like the fantasy-ish elements. I'm trying to do some fancy shit here. I shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't know. And this map definitely goes back in that, like, older direction. You got Richtofen back. It's great. Yeah, they went back to Double Tap 1.0 for some reason. Really? Oh, I saw someone mention there's some augments for Double Tap that make it do more damage. Haven't tried it yet. Oh, okay. That's lame. They would go back on it. It's even the point. Your math, you should hire someone else to do your taxes for you, otherwise you'll be in a lot of trouble. No, what do you mean? Trouble? I just did my taxes. Turns out the IRS owes me 20 grand. So that's the opposite of trouble when you really think about it. This is great. I bought a new boat. 2.0 would be imbalanced, would make the bosses too easy. Yeah, but it would have made high rounds not shit. You know, I feel like... oh, and by the way, one small thing I didn't even see... It might have been in the blog post and I just missed it. They finally added a full combat record to zombies. So now, like, you can see your highest round and you know, best weapons and all that shit. Really great. My highest round is 47, by the way. Or 46, I think. So, like, I haven't gone crazy high. But even just, like, at fucking 40, you know, in the mid-40s, it feels like your damage just maxes out at, you know, around there. And it's like, oh, I can't, there's no other way of upgrading this. Like, you just kind of hit a brick wall. And, like, I don't know. I feel like you need some way to make it more. True, but early rounds would be way too easy, which affects the already easy Easter eggs. Maybe. I don't know. Part of it is, like... Because now perks have, like, a different system in terms of cost, right? Like, now the first perk always costs 25, and the next is 3, and then you know, increasing by 5 each time. Because, like, back in the day, you could have just made Double Tap, like, an $8,000 perk or something, and it'd just be, you know, balance it on that end. But you really can't do it anymore. Unless you put it only in the, you only put in Wonder Fizz. Which you can only get in, you know, after Wave 25. Or in Directed, which Directed is already kind of, like, supposed to be the easy mode. I don't know. There's just got to be a way. Gotta leave early, so here's Asphalt Spam. Well, thanks for the Asphalt Swam, lad. You have a good night. Hope to see you tomorrow.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task. They've taken the lead.
Got a Diddy party up in here.
They're walking all over you. Have some goddamn pride.
They're walking all over us. We're down by 2, lady. Fine. Where the fuck? Hold on. We're going to do an old school nade. And kill myself with it. Guy was unfazed, by the way. Oh! Concussed him. God damn it. Was it by 1? It was by 1. I should have gotten that fucking kill. Oh well. Alright, hold on. I missed some stuff here. 40 months is 4 months of 3 years.
Right where I left you.
Yes. Now 4 months over 3 years. So it's 3 years, 4 months. I don't know. I think my math was better. I'm choosing to go with my math. Donuts made a video on it. High rounds would be so broken with bullet guns. The 2x damage do basically nothing. Oh, really? Oh, I might have to watch that video then. Curious to see if they update Legacy guns soon for MW2 and 3 for Warzone. Kind of sad they showed MW2 weapons in the trailer, yet no buff or rework. Did they put out a weapon balancing blog for Warzone? I don't even check the Warzone stuff. You would think that they would, because it sounds like Warzone going forward, they're trying to. Oh, they did, and it wasn't even mentioned, I guess. I kind of like with what they put forth of like, we're gonna disconnect it from BO6. Excuse me. And make like movement is gonna be whatever. Yeah, they're gonna be able to fine tune movement on their end, not have it so tied to. Whoop! and not have it tied to the multiplayer. So I would assume that they do a similar thing. I would hope that they do a similar thing with weapons and try to like make those. Fuck you! This guy's my fucking nemesis over here. Fucking Bill Clinton on the other team. There he is again. Oh no, there's two people with the same skin. That's what's going on. Okay. And they're both the sweatiest people alive. So you can just destroy that shit now. Fucking drag scope. Just sprinting for it. There we go. Said they said they will later on and want to focus on BO6 and then work their way backward. Okay. That makes sense to me. Like I said, I'm looking forward to kind of getting back into Warzone a little bit. In the same way that, like, with COD, multiplayer has always been my my fallback. I shouldn't say my fallback. It's always been the consistent. Some years I get super into zombies too. Some years not so much. Some years I get into Warzone or you know, whatever else there might be, you know, DMZ. But I'm getting to the point with this game this year where I really want to dive into the other fucking modes a little bit more. Getting more into zombies. I went through last week and I finally did the Easter eggs on or the main quests on all the maps I was missing, which was, I guess it was just Citadel and the Tomb, really. Oh, I say that I didn't actually finish Citadel. I got pissed off at Citadel and I quit. But I did the Tomb. I did the Tomb. Citadel was just getting like tedious as fuck, and it was like I'm 2 hours in. I don't want to figure out why this trap step isn't working. I just need to increase pack 3 damage in general. Yeah, or make it like, you know, after pack 3, you can just like continually go back and it just increases your damage by a certain percentage each time. You know, 10%, 20%, what, you know, whatever that is. And it just always scales and always costs the same, you know, it costs like 30k or something. Or maybe more because it's like your fourth pack. I don't know. Doom was awful, IMO, but Terminus top quality, so was Citadel. Man, Citadel just really didn't do it for me. I'm an old school COD Zombies guy, right? Like, my interest in the series kind of peaked in BO1. I still like BO2, but BO2 had a lot more stinkers, I think, than, like, a lot of people even talk about. Like, the first 2 maps on that game were not good. And so because of that, I think I like more simple maps. Like, the Tomb was great. I love the Tomb. I love Liberty Falls. In my opinion, not counting the new one yet, I would probably say like in terms of like my enjoyment, I would say I think Terminus is the best map, I think, so far still. But it goes Terminus, then Tomb, then Liberty Falls, then Citadel for me. Citadel was just like too I don't know. I don't know what it was about it. But like I'm fine with simple maps that aren't like super complicated. Like the Easter eggs aren't like a big part of it for me.
Hostile counter UAV established above.
I also just did the tomb and I liked it a lot. Yeah, it was interesting. It really wasn't a boss fight. Which I kind of like for those smaller ones. That like it's not a real boss. I do like the variety that we're getting though. Like if by the end of this we end up with 4 bigger maps with boss fights and like major Easter eggs and 4 kind of smaller experiences, I'm cool with that. I like having that variety. Oh yeah, the cutscene stuff is always gonna be weird. Yeah, the storyline I mostly checked out of. Although again, part of like getting all giddy when the zombies map dropped today and like going through it all on my own was getting all the intel. Maybe not all the intel, but I got a decent amount of intel and was just sitting there listening to like Richtofen and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Again, it reminded me of being in high school and like the fucking the radios on like Call of the Dead and shit back in the day. And trying to piece together like, oh, what actually happened here? Oh my god, is that Dempsey in the fucking in the room there? I don't know.
Your tactics aren't working. Find another way.
Fair play, played a bit of Shattered Veil, and to be honest, it has potential to be the best map. Oh, I agree. Shattered Veil, again, I only played it once. I got like 2 hours into it, right? Hour and a half. Obviously, I don't actually know. Has the Easter egg been solved yet? I haven't been keeping up with streams or anything. Oh, that's a hit marker. That's a fat hit marker. That's a second fat hit marker. But I was gonna say, obviously we don't know like the Easter egg and like all of what that, you know, map contains quite yet. You know, side quests and everything yet. But from the stuff that I've done, and from what I've played, it definitely it feels very nice. Boss fight has been done. Oh, okay, sick. Patient 13 is a lot to live up to. Yeah, it was a pretty good boss fight. I feel like in general, boss fights in zombies aren't like great compared to like any other game. They just feel like bullet spongy, which I guess that's what a boss is. But man, I don't know. What's going on, Dave? Yeah, this is my fancy shirt. Do I look like I just hopped off of a bowling team? That's what I said when I put this fucking shirt on. I'm a regular bowler. I don't know what that means. Where are we dropping? That's the thing, Dave. We can't drop yet. Oh, actually, Dave, you know what? Should I? So, I mentioned this earlier. I'm streaming today, BO6. Tomorrow I'm going to stream Warzone when Verdansk drops. It drops tomorrow. Same time. I'll be streaming around 5-ish. I think the goal is going to be... The goal is going to be to drop every single POI. The stream doesn't end until we hit every single POI at least once. I was going to say I might be joined by some special guests. If they want to play some Warzone. Dave, you're more than welcome to hop on if you'd like. I'm probably going to put the invite out to everybody else. All the old crew. Yeah. And we'll drop anywhere you want. The arena was amazing. I just didn't like how we barely went into the castle. Oh yeah, for the I didn't even see the boss fight for Citadel. I got up to the trap step where you have to activate and kill zombies in the traps in a specific order. I just couldn't get it to fucking work, man. And after like 3 rounds of it, I was like, I'm done. I can't. It's just annoying. Oh, we're finally on Dom here. Got one. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Whoop! Damn it. Man, it is paper thin. Yes, Dave, you can play the Warzone. You are allowed. The new law came down. Oh, shoot. Oh, heck. Did you do guided or normal? I did guided. And I still, like, it just couldn't, it wasn't working to the point. Guided kind of sucks on Citadel, too. Like, if I didn't know how to do half the steps, I just wouldn't. Let's see. Do you think there's a special place in hell for devs that don't have a join in progress function? Yes. Feels OG just to watch the Milo tutorials. Yeah, right? For me, it was Noah J back in the day. Does he still do tutorials? Or is he just a streamer at this point? I haven't kept up with him at all. Shoot! Guy only helped me with one thing, that's getting Nebula. Yeah. Dang. God is a myth. Pretend it doesn't exist. It can't hurt you. Man, when are they gonna add new game modes though to zombies? They just got standard guided and then some LTMs. I want to see, like I said before, I want to see like a classic mode. I want to see like Grief come back maybe. Or what was it from BO4? Was it Gauntlet or something like that? I guess that's kind of what SAM trials are, but it was like hyper focused. I just got a hit marker from that range. Not sure, to be honest. Can't trust a man who doesn't have a fireboat tutorial, or a man that cheats on his wife. Oh, is there? I remember there being some drama, right? I'm not getting involved in that. I don't know anything about anything. I don't keep up with any of that. Oh, and this guy. I don't want to be chicken nugget. That gunfight paused quick as we both swapped to our other weapons. We had a real quick siesta. Classic would cook. I tried playing without the fancy HUD and score displays, but it just doesn't hit. I think it hits pretty well. Oh, so also part of, you know, when I played the new map, I played with no mini-map. This was the first time I played a new map with no mini-map in years. Like since pre-Cold War. It's such a better experience, not knowing, like just walking around. Spoiler alert, if that matters. Down in the basement area, I got down to like, you know, where Sam was, and I thought that was it. I was like, oh, okay, it's a decently sized map. It's whatever. And then I just played a train down there for a bit until I realized, oh wait, there's a prompt here to open this door. I opened it, and it just keeps going. The whole basement area is just like continues. It's great. But like that organic just like discovery isn't there when you have a minimap. They'd have to rework things, but if they actually worked hard on it, it'd be good. Yeah, I mean, the big thing would be point system. The point system would have to be changed. The perk costs would have to be changed, and they'd probably have to scale per map the amount of money it costs to buy each door. I don't think they'd have to fuck with damage. I don't know. Oh no, so many hit markers. That felt like it was mid-chest, too. I think it was like abdomen. Man, I'm losing some steam here.
Losing A.
What have I not used a
Lock down
ton?
Charlie.
AMAX. Let's use the AMAX a bit. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to do sharpshooter. I'll do sharpshooter next. That'll get me my groove back here.
Losing Bravo.
Be using some new guns, playing new maps.
We're taking this objective.
Because they made the game so complex, it makes it harder for anything to be fun. Complex to balance, resulting in fun things being nerfed to prevent them from being OP. Yeah, that's where I really wish that they would like recognize that zombies is a PvE mode, and not everything has to be super balanced. Or like maybe, you know, have your balanced mode over here, but then give us like one thing that I loved about BO4 zombies was custom mutations. I'm like, I don't know how that hasn't come back yet. It seems like a no-brainer
TXD detected.
to let you customize your zombies experience.
B locked down.
Like I've been playing Split Fiction with my partner for, you know, since the game came out, like an hour or two every other day or so. She doesn't play video games a lot. One thing that I love is that like you're able to go in and be like, okay, for this character, we're gonna turn on Deathless, or we're gonna turn on, enemies do less damage, or like all kinds of accessibility options that I think would be so great expanded and in something like zombies, similar to how they had in BO4, right? You know, like the Rampage Inducer is great, but you know what was better? Being able to be like, hey, I want to start on round 15, and I want to have, you know, $15,000 to open up the map and, like, jump start into the game. You know what I mean?
With Archangel. We lost B.
Archangel going hot.
They would have to rework the damage because of the rarity system. Well, I think kill the rarity system in a classic mode. I think rarity system goes away, armor goes away. Armor or ammo mods are randomly placed on, or they're, you know, at a menu at the Pack-a-Punch, similar to Cold War, maybe. And then you scale Pack-a-Punch damage numbers to kind of like match. I don't know. I'm not a game dev. Yeah, they don't really care about the high round experiences. They're focusing mainly on the casuals, which I understand, but can't take one away from the other. But that's weird to me because I feel like the high round, like casuals just play for high rounds, right? I'd want to see some stats. But a while ago, they talked about how they didn't want to keep making Easter eggs super difficult because it was such a small percentage of people who actually completed them. Like, casuals weren't doing the main quests. To casuals, the main objective of the mode was just to get as far as you can. And that's why they added Directed. I wonder if any of those... if adding Directed has actually, like, changed that. But, like, my thought is the casuals want to go to high rounds. Like that's what they should be focusing stuff on, you know, before balancing everything to the main quest. I don't know. If that's their goal. Is there a guy here? Yeah.
Securing Alpha.
Deploying Archangel.
Casuals camo grind, I think. Everyone camo grinds at this point. I don't know. I'd also want to see actually some stats on like how many, what percentage of players have like a gold gun.
Alpha secure.
Because here's the like there's like a huge disconnect that I feel like is always there between like streamers and content creators and what they want versus casuals. And it's so hard to understand what casuals want because by definition they aren't tweeting about Call of Duty. They aren't you know, watching streams. They aren't
We lost Charlie.
answering fucking survey questions. The only communication you have with them is through the data, which, like, obviously content creators and the people fucking talking about this, like, don't have.
Come on, you're
You know.
losing this fight.
Give up on camos now. It was fun for me when I was younger. It feels like coming home from work to do digital work. Yeah, man.
You're a Charlie.
Same. Is that just a straight wall? Will that get them? Nope.
Take it out.
Legendary triple pack gun can get you around 40 easy. Getting to 30 in World at War, BO4, it's damn near impossible. With the Wonder Weapon. Nostalgia goggles are doing their thing. The difference was so I agree. Yeah, like damage fall off was a problem back then too. The difference was the point system. It was back then you could and I'm not talking about BO4 here because I actually don't fully understand even their point system. It might be similar to what we have now, but back in BO1, the strat was traps. It was traps and wonder weapons, which didn't all, like, I'm trying to think of when the thunder gun stopped being a one hit. I can't fully remember. I think it was above 40 though. I feel like it was like 50 or 60, wasn't it? It might be crazy. But regardless, the strat was traps. The problem is now, if all your guns turn to bullet sponges, you're no longer point farming. Like you can't buy an MPL off the wall and point farm to get enough points to, you know, run the map with traps on. Now, you just don't get that many points because you're putting so much ammo into them and you're not actually getting points back, right? That's how I understand it. In terms of, like, the problem with high rounds now, I haven't gone to super high rounds. God damn it. I want to back out of this. I want to play sharpshooter. But that's the issue that I understand it to be. Is it's like a completely, like, it's not even necessarily a strategy shift. It's that, like, it's just not, there is no better strategy that they created. Comparing now to the older games, even solely movement is absolutely crazy. Playing on BO6 earlier, moving through zombies like I'm lubed up, then play World at War and getting squashed constantly. Oh yeah, there's I think it's an augment for PhD that lets you just fucking push through them. It's fucking wild. I went back and played. I think it was BO3 Kino. And I was surprised, like, I died on wave, like, 6, because I was, like, fucking around, like, trying to record something for a video. I was like, I don't need Jug, I don't need this shit. Doing a bunch of stuff that, like, in modern games, it would be fine. Like, oh, I'd take fucking 4 hits or whatever. But, like, no, it's fucking no joke. Even around 6 was like, oh, I need to be alert right now. You know? I gotcha, there's no way to get points to fun traps. Once you can't get zombies eliminations with guns. Exactly, yeah. That's how I understand it. Again, these aren't necessarily like my own complaints, because I haven't really gone for high rounds or anything, but that's what I understand the community to, you know, I'm the messenger here. Yeah, also boss spam. That's a good one. Boss spam. Parasites everywhere, spiders. Well, there were always, like, Nova crawlers and shit. I shouldn't say always, right, because there wasn't always, but for a long time, there were those, like, smaller, not quite bosses, but smaller variants. God damn. Even BO3 is so much easier than anything before it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, do we get new... Do we get a fully new loadout every time? Like we get motion sensors and shit? Good lord, I hate this gun. This is a goblin? Like, goblin on my... You know, I really expected to die there, so I wouldn't have to fuck? Wait. C4? Oh, it's got a fucking... Oh! Damn it.
Changing weapon.
Shit. Alright, we quick scoping, boys. Oh, they give you 2 guns? That's not classic sharpshooter. Yeah, and then they give you a fucking shock charge? Interesting. Hail Mary. Nope. I am off late in my country. Pleasure to be in the live watching your videos. Hey, appreciate that.
They're walking all
Yeah,
over
thanks for coming out.
damn pride.
Come on.
Changing weapon.
This is SVD? Okay. What is nice is that, like, this is leveling up a bunch of guns that I don't have leveled up. Very cool, BO6, where the fuck is sticks and stones. Well, we don't have a ballistic knife. Or really a crossbow. But I agree, we need that shit, like, ASAP. Honestly, though, no. What we really need, and what I'm still so shocked that isn't already in the game and isn't, like, industry or franchise standard. One in the chamber, man. One in the chamber is my favorite party mode. It might be my favorite, like, mode in COD in general. That's not true. I really like escorts, which is also something that COD refuses to bring back. Besides last year. But man, we need some one in the chamber. What's going on? Wait, it gives you perks too? Like, I'm getting... I don't even know what the name of that perk is, but on the... Yeah, like in the middle there. Like, what the fuck is that?
Changing weapon.
What did the poll end with? The poll is still going, by the way. 51% say now COD is so over. And as we mentioned, this stream is a winner-take-all. If we vote that COD is over, I'm sorry, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 fans. We all need to collectively say that it's over. So, you know what? I can't put my vote in. It doesn't work. You know what? That's good. They're preventing fraud. But I would be voting that it's back. I'm liking this update. The only thing I really dislike has been that face-off map, which I was never going to like. Oh, Lord. Well, you know what? At least I had fun. At least I had fun. Look at me smiling. Loving the streams. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Butley. As a reminder, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream here, to be honest. I'm kind of starting to fade, because I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll probably end it pretty soon. Hop back on BO1 the other day or the other night. Like that matters. Why did I correct it? So much more fun than the last 5 years of COD. Yeah, it's tough to, like, separate, like, what is nostalgia and what is, like, not even new, but like different, you know? Because, like, if you're someone like me, I've been playing BO6 now for, you know, I mean, since it came out, at least, you know. I mean, 10 prestige is worth. You hand me any other Call of Duty and I'll probably enjoy it more. You know, it's, like, fresh. So, I don't know. It also doesn't matter, right? If you're having fun, you're having fun. I'm glad that we can do that. Okay. Oh, shit. I should have been popping double battle pass XP this whole time. I got him sitting there. Check me out, Mom. I'm a sweet treat. Got me a sweet treat. I think I have bad taste. I like that face-off map. The spawns are just, like, impossible to not flip every single life. I don't get it. By the way, I just campaigned for COD is so back. I just said, hey, COD is so back. You should all vote that it's so back. The COD is so over is now winning even more. We're up to now 52%. Terrible. Awful. These are all adjectives I'm going to have to use to describe this game if COD is over wins this poll, which I'll end in like a minute. Yeah, I guess let's do like a quick little wrap up here. As far as the new content goes, the new ARs, right? The AMAX and the Kilo, new, quote unquote. I like them. They're here. They're assault rifles. Assault rifles generally are pretty good. Neither really stand out, I think, in like the meta or anything, which I guess is good. I don't know. Felt nice that they're back. HDR, I was getting a lot more hit markers toward the end there. More testing is needed to really pass my judgment on it. As far as maps, we got Barrage, Firing Range, and Nomad. I'll start with the bad. Nomad, fucking... It's very hard to not flip spawns. That tower is impossible to get into, and also impossible to not get shot at immediately once you're in it. Again, I might have to play it a little bit more. This is first night reactions, but not for me. Firing Range, although they changed the art style a little bit on it, it still plays like Firing Range. Still very fun. I enjoy it. Barrage is kind of like a very mid map so far. I think I only played it twice maybe on stream. I enjoyed my time with it. Didn't really like stand out though. I love the aesthetic though. Sucker for me for like a good Vietnam map. As far as the new mode, Sharpshooter, new mode, quote unquote, I think it's good. I kind of don't like that they give you two weapons. And like classes and stuff. That might just be me being a purist though. And it could be because the original didn't do that. I might be. Yeah, that might not be fair, I guess. What else did they add? Battle Pass stuff I think is actually pretty alright. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Although it's like wrapped in like a bunch of like weird nostalgia bait shit. Like just like the icon for World at War, or my other favorite, the icon for Black Ops 4. Other than that, though, it's pretty good. Zombies map is pretty solid, although I haven't really dove into it too much quite yet. I've been waiting for other people to solve things for me, because I despite trying to solve everything on my own, I am just a lowly idiot. I think that's about it, right? I think we hit everything. Tomorrow is Warzone. Tomorrow is Verdansk, I should say. Warzone comes back online with Verdansk. A bunch of other cool changes. So we're going to try that out tomorrow. I'm going to start streaming around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll go as long as it takes to hit every POI, explore every corner of that dang map, and take a little trip down memory lane. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And usually people ask, I might have missed it this time. There will be an accurate tour for the new maps. Hopefully this weekend. My goal will be like Friday or Saturday. We'll see. I'll probably end up being up tonight writing it, and we'll see. Yeah, I think Firing Range is probably going to be the main attraction there. Anyway, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess, actually. That's about it. Bye!